Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. See, there are so many Bindu Upanishads, like Amritabindu, Bindu, Tejo Bindu, Brahma Bindu, like that. This comes under the main 108 Upanishads. To which Veda this Amritabindu belongs? There is a dispute. Some says it comes under Atharva Veda, and some says no, under Krishna Yajurveda. And if we go and see Mukti Upanishad, where the list of 108 Upanishads are enumerated, name of Amritabindu comes under Krishna Yajurveda. So the Shanti mantra of Krishna Yajurveda is Om Sahana Bhavatu. So we have to chant it in the beginning and end of Upanishad studies. See, Shanti mantras are for making ourselves ready for the study of Upanishads. Not only that, it gives the correct attitude a sadhaka must have with it. The vision or attitude one should have. Here, like all other Shanti mantras, it begins with Omkara, Pranava. It is the essence of Vedas. As well said in Kathopanishad, Sarve Veda Yat Padamamanandi Tapamsi Sarvani Cha Yadvadanti Yadichando Brahmacharyam Charanti Tate Padam Sangrahena Bravimi Om Ityatat. That is, Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amanandi. Amanandi means is explaining. Is explaining. So all Vedas, Sarve Vedaha, all Vedas, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda, with all the parts like Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishads, along with all Angas like Siksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruptam, Chandaha and Jyotisham, and of course with Upavedas like Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Sthapatya Veda, Gandharva Veda and Artha Veda. So with all these limbs and parts of Vedas, all Vedas, Sarve Vedaha, Yat Padam Amananti, are explaining which? Yat Padam. Padam means one Padam. Padyade idi Padam. That is to which you are walking. To which you are walking. That is Padam. Walking here means you are going. So the end and aim of sadhana or our life, that is Padam. Another meaning is Padam, term. Term. Brahma, Atma, like that. So many terms are there in Shastras. So yet Padam is term or the goal, or you can say Padam, word. Then again Padam means food. So many meanings are there. So here what is the meaning of Padam? Padam must be that which is explained or which is extolled in Vedas. So Sarve Vedaha Yat Padamamananti. What is being explained by all Vedas? Tapamsi Sarvani Cha Yad Vadanti. All tapas. Tapas, there are so many meanings for the term tapas. Basically it is a discipline, self-discipline. Discipline to have purity of mind, discipline to have clarity, discipline to have sharpness of intellect. All the disciplines we can say tapas. To be specific, tapas is those practices aim to control our self organs and mind. As well said in Mahabharata, Manasas Chendriyanam cha haikagryam paramam tapaha. Manasas Chendriyanam cha haikagryam paramam tapaha. Tapaha, or the ultimate tapas, is that by which you are getting haikagryam, one-pointedness. Haikagryam, one-pointedness of manasaha cha indriyanam cha, of the mind and indriyas. That is tapas. Again, when we explain tapas, there are three types of tapas as enumerated in Bhagavad Gita: Shariram, Vachikam, Manasikam. Like, we are not going to explain all these things now, but just for reference. Devadvija Guru Praknya Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam Brahmacharyam Ahimsa cha Shariram Tapauchyate. You know that? Manaprasada Saumyatvam Maunam Atma Vinigraha Bhava Samshuddhirityetad Tapo Manasam Uchyate. Anudvega Karam Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayat Swadhyayabhyasanam Chaiva Vangmayam Tapauchyate. There are three types of tapas. That is, with which you are doing tapas. With which you are doing tapas. Accordingly, there are three types of tapas. One, shariram, that you are doing with your gross body. What are they? Deva, Dvija, Guru, Praknya, Pujanam. That is worshipping devas. Deva here means either Ishvara or Devatas, deities. Dvija. Dvija means who have got a second birth. That is, everybody is coming from mother's womb. Then who is having a second birth through his studies and upasanas. He is a Dvija, second born. Mainly scholar. A scholar is called a Dvija. Not one who is wearing a thread.
Brahmin.
Actually Brahmin, that is the meaning of Brahmin. Brahmin is a scholar. I cannot be a Brahmin only because my father is a Brahmin. No. That is the caste system. It has nothing to do with Varna system. So here Dvija is or Brahmana is scholar or a tapasvi. Then Guru, one's Acharya. And when we say Guru, no doubt, mother comes first, then father, then Acharya. All these three are Gurus. Mother, father and Acharya. So Deva Dvija Guru Praknya Pujana. Praknya is a scholar. Praknya is again scholar. That means you are worshipping your Guru. You are doing puja to your Guru. It never means you must not worship other scholars. Wherever you see or whenever you see a scholar, you must worship him. That is our custom. So doing puja of Deva, Dvija, Guru and Praknya. Shaucha. Shaucha means keeping purity inside and outside. Mainly inside. And in one place, Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya Swami says, Shaucha is keeping word. Shuchi, one who keeps his word, is a Shuchi. So that also is Shaucha. Arjava, straightforwardness, without being crooked, being straightforward in life. That is a tapas. Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is having so many meanings. In the highest sense, it is living in the Brahmanishta. I am Brahman. One who lives in that consciousness, Aham Brahmasmi, that is the highest Brahmacharya. Then the meaning of Brahmacharya is practice of studying Vedas. That is Brahmacharya. Practice of studying Vedas. Or again, those lifestyles or practices which are essential or conducive to the study of Vedas. That also is Brahmacharya. That also is Brahmacharya. Then again, keeping celibacy is Brahmacharya. Or controlling one's own indriyas. That is Brahmacharya. So many meanings are there. But this here it is said as a part of tapas, which we are doing with the help of body. So it is physical Brahmacharya. Here it is physical Brahmacharya. Ahimsacha, not hurting anybody with a motive to hurt. That is ahimsa. All these together make what? Shariram tapa. Tapas which you are doing with your gross body. Then there comes tapas of manas, manasikam tapa. The tapas which you are doing with the help of mind. What they are? Mana prasada saumyatvam, maunam atma vinigraha, bhava samshuddhirityetad tapo manasamuchyate. That means keeping the mind always serene, mana prasada, calm. keeping mind always calm and serene. That is mana prasada. How we can have that? Accept what comes in and say goodbye to what goes out. That means accept life as it is. Don't make it overweighted with expectations and prayers. And don't carry so many dead bodies of past. If we can practice this, our mind will always be serene and calm. And that calmness will be reflected on your face. That is saumyatvam. Saumyatvam. If we go to Upanishads, take 108 Upanishads and you go through all of them one by one, you will notice there are so many gurus, there are so many shishyas, entirely different, different places, different times, entirely different places, shishyas, gurus, but all gurus calling their shishya one name. Soumya, Soumya, Soumya. What's the meaning of that? That is the essential quality required for a student of Vedanta. So what are the qualities one must have for the studies of Vedanta? You will say Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhi, Shatka, this, that and all. If we explain those sadhana sambati, nobody will sit for the class. Why? Because having all this sadhana sampatti, it is not possible. You cannot expect from a person, from an ordinary person, all this sadhana sampatti will be there with him. So we need not say all these things. But on one particular point we must be very, very particular. That is, disciple or student must be Saumya. Soumya. His face must be pleasant. His face must be pleasant, cute. He alone can learn Vedanta. Nobody else. Because your face is a mirror of your mind. It shows what are there in your mind. So that calmness, that serenity, no doubt it will be reflected on your face. It must be there. That is why in all Upanishads, almost all Upanishads, Guru calls Soumya, Soumya, Soumya. Manaprasada Saumyatvam, Maunam. What is Maunam? Maunam. The grosser meaning is keeping silence. Keeping silence is Maunam. But what silence? When one man or woman is silent, he or she may not be speaking outside, but mind may be turbulent. Inside there is a whole world of talkings. And outwardly he is keeping silence. That never means Mauna. Mauna must be quite natural. inside and outside. So inner mauna. And that comes out of continual manana. When you are doing manana, contemplation, when you are contemplating on the Supreme Principle, naturally your outer limbs are not working. They are focused on this. When all our limbs are focused on this, then naturally it is mauna. And it is not something which you are practicing outside. Mauna. Then Atma Vinigraha. What is Atma Vinigraha? Self-control. So control over one's own indriyas, one's own mind, one's own body. That self-control is Atma Vinigraha. And above all, Bhava Samshuddhi. Bhava Samshuddhi. Samshuddhi of Bhava. That means Bhava is attitude. Samshuddhi means pristine purity. So purity of attitude or purity in attitude. That is Bhava Samshuddhi. So keeping all these together, that is Manasam Tapaha. Tapa of mind. So both these we are keeping means 2 by 3 tapas. Then one more tapas is there. What is that? That is tapas of word. Verbal tapas. That is Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayata Swadhyayabhyasanam Chaiva Vangmayam Tapa Uchyate. Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayata. Anudvegakaram Vakyam. Satyam Priyam Hitam Chayat. When you speak, you must not utter anything which will make udvega in others. What is udvega? Udvega. Shock. Shocking. So you must not utter a word which will make others shocked. Anudvega karambhakya. And that which you are speaking must be satyam. Not only satyam, priyam and hitam. Always this is very difficult. Speaking priya may not be hitam, or speaking hitam may not be priyam. Priyam is something speaking dear or dearer words, whereas hitam is for the welfare of that person with whom we are talking. So considering all these, what will happen? Our speaking will be lessened, because all these parameters we have to take into account. So, Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priya Hitam Chayat Swadhyayabhyasanam. That is the most important thing. Swadhyaya is studies, self-study, or studying about the self. Another meaning is studying one's shastras. That is, it can be Vedanta, it can be Nyaya, it can be Vaisheshika, whichever it is. But whatever it is, you must do abhyasa, repetition. Repeatedly study. Again and again we have to learn. That is Svadhyaya Abhyasanam. All these constitute Vangmayam tapa uchyate, tapas of words. When we are performing all these three types of tapas, it is tapas. So tapamsi sarvani cha yad vadanti, all tapas. So sarve veda yat pada mamanandi, all Vedas, which pada, all Vedas are explaining. Tapamsi sarvani cha yad vadanti, all tapas. To achieve what? All these are prescribed. All the tapas are prescribed to achieve what? To explain what? All Vedas are working. And yad ichchando brahmacharyam charanti. Yad ichchandaha brahmacharyam charanti. Charanti means brahmacharinaha. Those who are practicing brahmacharya, to get what they are practicing, to reach where they are practicing. Tat padam, that padam, I am going to sangrahena pravakshya. I am going to tell you in a nutshell, sangrahena. I am not going to explain. In a nutshell I am saying, and it is Om Ityadat. So that means this mantra says, Omkara or Pranava, Om is the end of all sadhanas, and it is the gist of Vedas. It is the goal of all sadhakas. So with Pranava we are starting this. Not only that, it is considered Pranava, Omkara is the most auspicious sound. As Omkarascha Atha Shabdascha, you know that? Omkarascha Atha Shabdascha Dvavedau Brahmana Pura Kandham Bhitva Viniryadau Tasmat Mangalika Upau. Om Atha. These two words are the first utterances of Veda. Om Atha. That is why these two words, Om and Atha, are considered most auspicious. That is why we are starting all our activities or studies with Om. Because it is considered most auspicious. And not only that, Om is a single word which represents all the sounds we can make. Because you see, centers of sound are there, from our Kantha to Oshta. And above there is Nasika. There is no sound coming from a point which is higher than Nasika. There is no such a sound coming from a place outer than Oshta. Or this is the bottommost place. So Akara comes from A, Kantha. Ukara from Oshta. And Makara from Oshta plus Nasika. So this Omkara represents the whole of words which a human being can produce. So it is the typical representative of all words, all sounds. So with Omkara we start Om Sahana Vavatu. Sahana Vavatu. Avatu means Ava Rakshane. Ava Rakshane. Let protect. Let protect Avatu, or may protect. Whom? Now, both of us. Both of us means the Guru and Shishya. So we are chanting the Shanti mantra in the beginning and end of Upanishadic studies. So there is one who is saying and one who is hearing. Both must be protected. Sahana avatu. Now, Saha avatu. The greatness is Saha. That feeling is the greatest thing in the world. Not that I be protected first and then you. No, we together. That feeling of togetherness is the greatest message given here. So, may both of us be protected. By whom? By Brahma Vidya, by Upanishad, or by Paramatma, who is taught in this Upanishad. First is Brahma Vidya, that is the best meaning. Let both of us be protected by Brahma Vidya. Sahana avatu. Sahanau bhunaktu. Sahanau bhunaktu. That is actually the meaning of ava rakshane. Ava, the dhatu ava meaning is rakshane, saving something, not protecting. It is saving. Saving and protecting are different. So sahanavavatu means let us be saved. Saved from samsara, saved from ignorance, saved from all hurdles. That is the first prayer. Then second prayer is ahanau bhunaktu. Bhuj. Bhuj. Palane. That means let both of us be protected. Saving is a one-time affair, whereas protecting is whole-time affair. You have to save somebody once only, not twice. But you have to protect all the time. So let us be protected by, or maybe be protected by Brahma Vidya. That means always, all the time Brahma Vidya must shine within. Always that shining must be there. The effulgence of Brahma Vidya must be there within. That is the prayer here. So, sahana vavadu, sahana bhunaktu, saha viryam karavavahai. Both of us must have that virya. Let Brahma Vidya make us with virya. What's the meaning of that? There is a mantra in Upanishad, Atmana vindade viryam. Atmana vindade viryam. By nature, we have that virya within. As we are human beings, we have that virya. But simply having that virya to know will not do. It must become powerful. That virya is within. It is sure, there is no doubt. But still, to have that supreme knowledge or realization, that virya must work. It must be powerful. So it is prayed here. Saha viryam karavavahi. There also, the beauty of this Shanti Patha is everywhere Saha, Saha, Saha is repeated. That feeling of togetherness. Not that let me be saved first, let me be protected first, let me be powerful first. No, we both together. That feeling of togetherness, that is the greatest thing to be noted here. Sahaviryam karavavahai. Then Tejasvi now adhitamastu. In two ways we can explain. One is now adhitam Tejasvi astu. Now adhitam. What has been learned by us. Now adhitam. What has been learned by us be Tejasvi. Tejasvi means powerful, with power, energetic, effulgent. So what we have learned, let it be Tejasvi within us. Let the knowledge be acquired, be it with full power. Let that knowledge be there within as effulgence, always. And another meaning is Tejasvi now adhitamastu. First, it was broken as now adhitam Tejasvi astu. Now we are breaking this as Tejasvi now adhitamastu. Both of us are, you and myself, both are Tejasvis. So this is the quality of a teacher and a student. Teacher and student both must be Tejasvis. That power to know, that must be there within. Otherwise there is no use in studying and all. So always we must keep that Tejas intact within us. In so many other Shanti mantras like Apyayandu mamangani vakpranas chakshuhu, we can see the same thing prayed there. That we must be Tejasvis. Then Tejasvi now adhitamastu. We are Tejasvis, and what has been learned by us, let it remain as learned, adhitamastu. What we have learned, we are learning, it must become what is learned. It must remain within us as learned. Ma vidyushavahai. Never there must come any sort of enmity. Let there be no enmity between us. There is chance. Teacher may think, I have taken so many classes and this fellow is not studying well. Why I am wasting my time? And the student may think, no, he is not teaching me properly. He has some other motives within. If such thoughts are coming, naturally there will be a sort of distance between teacher and student. Then the flow of knowledge will not be there. So it is prayed, Ma vidyushavahai. Never there should be any enmity in between us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. We are uttering 3 times Shantis for getting rid of 3 types of dukkhas or vignas. You know vigna? obstacle or hindrance on the way of studies. That is Adhyatmika, Adibhautika and Adidaivika. That is dukkha's or sorrows or obstacles, that are coming as a result of our own activities. That the responsibility for coming that obstacle is we ourselves. That is Adhyatmika. When it is coming from somebody else, some creatures or somebody else, that is Adibhautika. When it is coming from nature, God-given, that is Adidaivika. So three types of sorrows or obstacles must not hinder our studies. They must not come in the way of our studies. With that prayer, studies should be started. See, 5 types of Shanti mantras are there for 5 Vedas. That is, in the beginning of Vedic Upanishads we chant, which one? Vangme manasi pradisthita, mano me vachi pradisthita. That's Shanti mantra. And connected with Krishna Yajurveda, this Sahana Bhavatu. And Shukla Yajurveda, Purnamada Purnamida. And the Shanti mantra connected with Samaveda is Apyayantu Mamangani. And Atharva Veda, Bhadram Karne Bhisraniyama. 5 Shanti mantras. So as this Upanishad is considered one amongst Krishna Yajurvediya Upanishads, it is Sahana Bhavatu.
Is there 10 or 11 Shanti mantras though? Shanti mantras, there's 10 or 11 of them?
Yeah, of course. There are so many innumerable Shanti mantras. Innumerable Shanti mantras are there. If we go and learn Vedas, we will realize almost all mantras are Shanti mantras. But still, 5 Shanti mantras are mostly considered as important because these are attributed to different Vedas. And 5 Vedas are there: Rigveda, Krishna Yajurveda, Shukla Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. So 5 are important. Then there is another one which is special for the first value of the Taittiriya Upanishad. That is Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha, Shanno Bhavatvaryama. So when we add that, it will make 6. Then some other mantras like Bhadram no Apivadayamana. Then 7. Like that, some other mantras also are there. But basically 5 mantras are important Shanti mantras because those are attributed to these Vedas. So after chanting the Shanti mantra, we are entering into the Upanishad. Here the Upanishad is Amritabindu. Bindu means a drop. A drop. And Amrita means Amrita, Amritatva. That is, our Swarupa is Amrita. And Amrita is immortality. Amrita is immortality. So, a nectar of immortality. If we get a drop, we are getting the whole ocean. Because that is it depends on our drishti. We can see the whole ocean in one drop. Here in this drop of immortality, The whole ocean of Vedantic teaching, we can learn. We can have that. Amritabindu. There are some other Bindu Upanishads also, Tejo Bindu. You know, Tejo Bindu. Then another Nada Bindu, Brahma Bindu. So many Bindu Upanishads are there. Here, if one goes for a study of this Amritabindu Upanishads, he will clearly get a clear idea about what Upanishads means and what practices have to be done. And see, there is no any conflict in between yoga and Vedanta. There is no conflict. All these lessons we can have from this Amritabindu Upanishads. So this is not a formal class, we can have discussions. Whenever we want to discuss something, we can go for discussion. But first mantra is Mano hi dvividham proktam Shuddham cha shuddhameva cha Ashuddham kama sankalpam Shuddham kama vivarjitam. There is one more partha. Ashuddham kama samyuktam Shuddham kama vivarjitam. That is better partha. Mano hi dvividham proktam Shuddham cha shuddhameva cha Ashuddham kama samyuktam Shuddham kama vivarjitam. Mano hi dvividham proktam. Hi manaha dvividham proktam. Shuddham cha ashuddham eva cha. Ashuddham kama samyuktam Shuddham kama vivarjitam. So, Manohi dvividham proktam. Proktam is said to be. Proktam is said to be. What? Manaha, mind. Dvividham is of two types. Dvividham. So, mind is said to be of two types. Two types of minds are there. What are they? Shuddham cha, ashuddham cha, eva. It is pure and impure. Pure and impure. Two types. Manohi dvividham proktam. He means indeed or verily. Verily. For sure. No doubt. No doubt. That meaning we can take. No doubt, I am saying there are two types of mind. Manohi dvividham. Proktam. No, I am not saying this. It is said by rishis. From time immemorial, they are saying this. Manohi dvividham proktam. And what are these dvividham? Shuddham cha, ashuddham cha. One is pure mind and the other impure mind. And what are they? Shuddham kama ashuddham kama samyuktam. An impure mind is one which is with kama, lust. And shuddham kama vivarjitam. That without lust is shuddha. kama vivarjitam. That without lust. That is Shuddha. So when desires comes within, all these desires, whether they are connected with this world or the world outside, they are making so many ripples within, so many vibrations. Any type of desire, you can call it good or you can call it bad, whatever it is. When a desire comes within, it will make a vibration. And your mind will be moved. It will be making so many ripples. We can compare our mind with that of a pond. When there are so many waves and ripples on the surface of the water, you cannot see the bottom. And in some cases, water will be moving in such fastness, it will be that much turbulent that we cannot even see, we cannot even recognize the color of the water. Such mind is there. And still more calm mind is that turbulence is not there, but still there are waves on the surface. But even then, there is a movement, there is a wave. And what these waves are, all are different desires, or all the desires make our mind move. Like a pond with movement is impure. That is, you cannot see the bottom. You cannot see what is there within when there is movement. So is our mind. When it is moving here and there, when it is wandering here and there, we cannot see what is behind, what is making it work, what is behind. So it is said impure. So mind is basically not pure or impure. Mind is only a collection of vrittis. Nothing else. But when that movement, when that ripples or waves, they are coming one after another, you cannot see what is there, what is within. That is why it is said Ashuddham and Shuddham, pure and impure. And what makes all sort of impurities within? That is kama, desire, nothing else. All desires are feelings or cravings to make ourselves something different. I am trying to make me something different by getting this, by getting that. I will be more happier if I get that. Or I will be more wealthy or healthy if I get that. That means now I am not wealthy. Now I am not perfect. Now I am not satisfied. That is why I am going for that. that all desires are to make ourselves something else. Actually, that we cannot. We cannot make ourselves something else. What we are, that we are. But not knowing our own real nature, not realizing our own fullness, we are running behind so many objects, thinking by getting that object I will become full. And I am not realizing I am full even now. I am Ananda, but I am not realizing that. And I am going for happiness. And I am going behind objects for getting happiness or making myself happy. That is without knowing the real nature, essential nature. So desires are working so. One desire comes means there is one wave in one. And how many desires are there? Thousands and thousands. We cannot even identify the waves of desires which are running in our own mental stuff. So many are there. And each are making one ripple or one wave. And wave after wave makes our mind turbulent, not having that calmness. That is Ashuddham. Ashuddham, Kama Samyuktam, Shuddham, Kama Vivarchitam. See, Kama, Artha, Dharma and Moksha, all these are Purusharthas. So Kama will be there. In everybody Kama will be there. Or Kama must be there. That is why Bhagavan says, Dharma viruddho bhudeshu kamosmi bharadarshava. O Arjuna, I am that desire which is not against dharma. When our desires becomes that much powerful and they are becoming against dharma, it will make our own self, what you call, with some guilty feeling or with some tensions or strains. So having kama is not a crime. In the initial stage of human life, kamas must be there. Desire must be there. Desire makes a man. There must be desire to attain something you are working. Even studying Shastra is with a desire. In the initial stage. But still, desire is a desire. It will make a wave and your mind will be disturbed. So from the highest point of view, even dharmic desires, that must go. That means you are not throwing them away, but you are transcending them. Both are different. You are not renouncing. You are transcending. When can you transcend something? When it is becoming immaterial for you, irrelevant for you. Because I am full. I need not make me full with the help of something else. That feeling of fullness is there, and there is no karma. When that is not there, you are trying to make yourself full, not knowing that you are full even now. So desires comes. Each and every desire make a wave. That will make your mind turbulent. And that is why it is said Ashuddham Kama Samyuktam. So we have to analyze this desire here. What type of desires? For a beginner, it will be there. It will be there. It must be there. There must not be he must not have a guilty feeling within because I have karma. No, it is quite natural. But still it makes a wave. So we must realize as long as we have desires within, perfect tranquility of mind will not come. So don't curse anybody else. We cannot curse anybody. That is because of my own nature. And I have to control that. That must be the feeling we must have with.
Sanyuktam is joined with the desires.
Yeah.
Sankalpam is having the imagination of them. What is the difference between?
Samyuktam is yuktam, yuj, melane. When you are joining something, then it is samyuktam. See, there are so many objects in this world. Just observe, be a part of the world. But when we are joining that with our own sankalpas, then our mind is made samyuktam, joined together. So, kama samyuktam means joined with a kama. In the mental stuff, let kamas come and kamas go. It won't hurt you. But when you are joining yourself with a certain number of desires, you are enslaved.
And that's better usage because that's what the mind is doing. When it has those desires, it's naturally gathering and joining together.
We are living in a world of objects. Objects are there. And the initial stage, so many kamas will be there. But what our mind is doing, our mind is going and joining with each and every desires. And actually it is going with a thought that I will get fullness. But what happens? It is bound there, it is chained there. That is what is happening. So we must be master of our own mind. We must be master of our own mind. Don't go and become bound. You can use the world, you can live in this world without being bound. That the next mantra will explain that aspect. Manohid vidham proktam, shuddham cha shuddhameva cha, ashuddham kama samyuktam, shuddham kama vivarjuta. After 10 minutes. After 10 minutes. Yes.